Hello guys, in this video I'm gonna show you my apartment. I'm gonna show you the way I live. So welcome to my home. Where I am in the world right now. I am in the center of Asia, in the middle of Siberia, and we are about 300 kilometers away from Mongolia, and we are not far from China. And watching this channel you are exploring that part of the globe. On this channel, guys, I'm showing how ordinary Russians live. I'm showing everyday life of Russians, and the main idea of this channel is peacemaking. There is no propaganda on this channel. I just want the whole world to see Russians as just normal people as anywhere else in the world. First of all, I should say it's spring here already. Trees are not green yet, but the temperature today is super warm. It's +8 right now. Everything is melting. Look at this. That's why I'm wearing rubber shoes today, because you see everything is melting. The whole rivers flow along the streets and very messy and dirty. And this is my apartment building, and this is how many, it's like nine-story building, and this is for just normal ordinary Russians, not rich, not high-end apartment. Those are just quite basic. All over Russia we have this type of apartment buildings. This one is not very old. I will have a look when it was built. I already have two videos, two apartment tours, and I'm getting lots of comments, like people are saying that those are not for ordinary Russians, those are high-end apartment for rich people. But no, two previous apartment tours on my channel are just apartments of designers. They know how to make things look expensive. But my apartment, there is no renovation. I purchased this apartment 1 year ago, and I moved 1 year ago. I didn't really renovate it, so you will see how normal people live, not designers. The only thing I changed the color of the walls, and I brought some furniture of mine. That's all. And now, ugly truth about Russia. You see, snow is melting slowly, and these black things over here, it's sorry, but it's dog's shit. Russians don't have really this culture to collect shit after the dogs do their business. And during winter we don't really see it, as everything is covered with snow, but in spring all this shit is coming up, and this is horrible. Yet I know I'm not proud of it. Let's have a look at infrastructure. This is 9-story building, and over here we have a grocery store and other high-rise buildings here, and new buildings are coming. It's under construction. Let's walk around. You see, it's dirty. Everything is melting. It's gonna be like this till the middle of April probably. Trees are gonna be green soon. This is online shop pickup point. Let's go a bit further. Over there are trash bins, so the trash I have at home I have to bring here. It's all dirty and trashy over there. I need to complain about it actually to our service company, because I don't really like it. You see, there are lots of trash. It should not be like this. Oh, there are also wooden buildings. In my city you have lots of wooden buildings like this. They are heritage, our historical heritage, and they are under protection of our government. So okay, let's go further. There is small parking area here. What kind of cars we have? We have different cars. mostly Japanese cars here in this part of Russia. If you want me to create a video about what cars are the most popular in Russia, let me know in the comment section below. You see, everything is melting. Oh, this is, by the way, this is a small hotel, more like hostel, but not for tourists. It's for maybe students. Very cheap one. Okay. What else we have? You see, it's all dirty. I don't like this time of the year because it's all messy. That's why I'm wearing rubber shoes today, because it's easy to clean. Usually I use it when it's rainy, but right now it feels like it's rainy. You see, it's so muddy. Okay, anyway, what to do? It's spring. This is a pharmacy or a drugstore. This is a pharmacy here. And also there is a liquor shop. This is the most popular liquor shop in Russia. Krasное белое means red and white. You see, the sky is very nice. It's blue and very nice white clouds. Okay, this is the hospital here. By the way, I guess this is my hospital, but I've never been there. This is a public one, but I usually go to private hospital. Well, medicine in Russia is the whole another topic. And over there, if you go directly, you will face the train station. Okay, so many cars, or it's not like many cars, it's just very limited space, and so many people live in those apartments. They just don't have a proper parking spot for their cars. So my yard is always full of cars. So okay, by the evening all these empty spaces will be occupied by cars. Right now it's just very few cars. And this red pipe, it's a water pipe. And try to guess, guys, why our public service attach plastic bag at the bottom of the water pipe. Please leave your ideas in the comment section below. There is a board for different advertising. You can pay and leave your advertising here. Like, for example, this is Pilates courses. These are dance courses. This is spa, salon, and some others. All right, let's have a look at the shop we have here, the grocery shop. And after that, we will go to my apartment. Also, guys, if you want to support my channel so I could keep creating these types of videos, there is a link for donations in the description box below. I will appreciate your support very, very much. As I said, I did move here 1 year ago, and my previous place where I lived, that district, was considered as like a bad district for drug dealers and drug addicts and, you know, crime with a high crime level. But it's a kind of stereotype. For the last 10 years, my previous district got very clean, very nice, We've got many new buildings there with cheap accommodations, so the district were full of families, young families, and but there was still that image from previous years that it's like for criminals. But that area was always very, very clean. There was no trash on the streets, but here, almost in a city center, we have so much trash in the yard and around buildings. This is insane. I really don't like it. Okay, enough complaints. Let's go and see how I live. Guys, I invite you to my home. So this is the hallway. Usually it's clean and nice, and special people comes every day and wash the floor and everything. But right now it's spring and it's more complicated. So mailboxes, information from service company, and I'm gonna complain to the company, and the elevator. Let's go up. I had to buy bananas to be able to shoot in the shop. And the shop assistant, the owner of the shop, he asked me why I'm shooting. And I told him the truth, that I'm showing our life to Americans and Europeans. He didn't know what to answer. He was like, he didn't even reply anyhow. Okay, this is my floor. You see, it's not bad, it's clean. It's clean, fresh, nice. And there are few apartments on this floor. Okay, it's dark when we get inside. The light automatically is on. You don't even have to use the switcher. In every single city in Russia, in all the apartment buildings, doors are huge, made of metal for protection, with a few locks. You see here I have 2 locks. When we were kids, we watched American movies where you guys have very thin doors made of wood, not even metal, and we were surprised, like, wow, they have no crime, it's so safe, so secure. But yeah, here in Russia the doors are like this. So guys, we are in my apartment now, and let me show you around. So this is the entrance. What's this? I've been to China, and during one of the excursion, one of the tour, they gave me as a gift this small thing for protection. So this mask is protecting me from evil spirits, as they believe. And it's not that I believe, but I believe in gifts. I like to keep it just for good memory, for good memories. Over here, usually next to the entrance door, we have this electricity meter. Here is how much electricity I use. These buttons are to switch off or switch on the light in the apartments. Also here, right in front of the door, I have a huge wardrobe where I can place my clothing, my shoes, and on the top I have a kind of storage as well to place my suitcases I don't need, some bags. And if we open it, what's here? My backpack is here, winter clothing. I need to pack it soon because spring is already here. Some of my shoes here. So it's not big enough actually to accommodate all my stuff, but at least it's something. And there is a mirror, So when you enter the house, you can immediately see yourself. This is important for ladies especially. Also, there is a drawer chest here, also to accommodate my stuff, small things, cosmetics, and this is what I've brought from my previous apartment, so this is mine anyway. I'm gonna change it in future. What's on the drawer chest? This is the gift from my friend. She's a designer and she created this beautiful New Year composition by herself for me. So I like it. It's already completely dry, but it still looks beautiful. So I just keep it because I like it. What else I have on the drawer chest? 2 gift certificates for food shop, delicacy food shop, and this is for beauty clinic. What's in these cups? Some coins for public transport, and here lots of lip balms. The air is dry, I take care about my lips, so I use it. Some perfumes. Actually, I rarely use perfumes. This is Burberry. I bought it like maybe 3 years ago in duty free in Istanbul. And this is the, what is it? Elizabeth Arden green tea. This is my favorite one, but it's like 10 years old already, this bottle. And also here's some necklaces, not really jewelries, it's nothing really expensive, just a few things like rings, like a bracelet made of stones, just not to forget to take it on before going out. Here I have a router to provide internet for myself. All right, let's go further. This is my bedroom. In the very center of the bedroom, I have my favorite thing in the whole apartment. It's my bed. It's queen size or king size. I don't know. It's huge and I love it. It can accommodate like, I don't know, like 3 people easily. But this one is just for myself only. And also what I've got here, I've got 2 huge wardrobes. This is one, and this is another one with mirrors. Actually, those wardrobes are really big. You see, it's like one meter wide. Also, I have this bed table next to my bed with the lamp. What else? Chandelier on the top and very nice ceiling. You can say that my bedroom is very minimalistic. You see, there are no pictures on the wall, nothing, no decorations. But my generation of Russians really love minimalistic style, and I can explain why. We were growing up during 90s. I was born in the USSR, then the collapse of the USSR was the thing, and I was growing up in 90s. And at that time, the interior of apartments within the whole Russia was like this on these pictures, and it's very chaotic, lots of colors, lots of small details, and it's really disturbing, at least for my mentality. I just want everything to be minimalistic, to be as simple as possible. Maybe later I will decorate these walls with some artwork. I don't know yet, we'll see. As I told you, I'm gonna make the renovation of the whole apartment, so now I keep it very simple. Not many things to show you really. At the very beginning, when I just got this apartment, the walls were pink. The only thing I changed in my apartment, I brought my furniture, 2 wardrobes, this huge bed, and I also changed the color of the walls. Maybe it looks a little bit like hotel, but I love hotels. I don't mind to stay in hotel. It doesn't Probably for many it doesn't feel like home, but I feel like home. Of course, as any other Russian apartment, we have central heating system with these radiators. They are still warm as winter has just finished and it's springtime, but it's still cold outside. The central heating system will be switched off in May, I guess. Oh, what else? This is the dryer for clothing. This is my vlogger lamp here. I just hide it behind the curtains. It's very easy to use, as you can see. It requires no electricity, nothing. You just put your stuff on it, and it takes like 1 hour, maybe 2 hours to dry your stuff, because when we use central heating system, it's warm inside and clothing gets dry very quickly. And in summer, it's enough to open the window, open the balcony, and also your stuff gets dry very quickly. What else I have here? Not much details. You see these shelves. I could place some photos, some pictures, or some, I don't know, something small to decorate this area, but I don't want. I just placed here 2 seals. These are seals which live on Lake Baikal. Nerpa seal. The toy, like this small toy. This is a gift from my customer, and this is also a gift from my customer. That's why I keep it here. Just a reminder about nice people. Okay, so this is where I live. I find it comfortable, very calm. Gray walls are just amazing. I just love it. Okay, let's go to the next room. And the next room, actually no more rooms, it's just kitchen, which is also my office. So this is the kitchen. This kitchen cabinet is very old school. I got it from the previous owner. I don't like it. I'm gonna replace it when I do my renovation. These types of kitchen cabinets were really popular at the beginning of 2000s, but nowadays no one uses it anymore. So this is very old school style. So this is the oven, kettle for water, and this is the microwave oven. I have it for maybe 10 or 15 years already. Panasonic, they knew how to do very good things, and you see part of it is white and part of it is yellow. The thing is, this part was covered with a towel for many years and this part was not. This is the sink, very basic one, nothing to be proud of, nothing special, no filters, it's just hot and cold water, and no garbage waste disposal thing. And but this one, you know, it's a liquid to wash your tableware, and I love this brand. When I was a kid, it just appeared in my country, and it was really cool because before that we used to wash our stuff with the soap and it was a disaster. And now, of course, we have Russian brands which imitate this one, but I prefer the original. I think it's American thing. What else? As I said, kettle, just also very basic, very simple one. For one person, it's perfect. The stove, I don't really use this part, never, because I never cook. Yeah, I'm not a person who cooks a lot. Here, the jar with water. Actually, here in my region, we still can drink tap water. I will show you that I'm not lying. Let's take a glass. Can you see that? This is the cold water. And I can safely drink it. Very nice. Okay, let's have a look over here. I love tea. Here I have basic tea. This from with herbs. These tea are just black tea. And over here, and here I have the whole collection of the tea. Two types of tea here with herbs, black tea with herbs. Over here also green tea with herbs and black tea with berries and herbs. So this is tea from China. It's a gift from my partners from China. Over here another type of tea. So I just love it. I drink a lot of tea, frankly speaking. Nowadays, most of Russians prefer coffee, but I personally don't drink. Tea is a very Russian thing. Of course, it's Chinese thing, but we started to import tea from China 3 centuries ago, and Russia became tea country as well. At the time, we didn't grow tea, but Chinese tea were very popular here during the whole time. As I live not far from the border with China, here in this region, tea was very cheap, even 2 centuries ago. And Irkutsk city is on the famous tea route leading to Europe. And by the time the tea reached Europe, the price got crazy high. So here, even poor people could afford drinking tea, but in Europe or in Central Russia, at that time, tea was crazy expensive. So I personally love tea. I can drink tea like every hour. Usually Russians drink tea with sweets. And probably the most personalized part of my apartment is a fridge. Let's first have a look what's inside. Okay, it's empty and lots of alcohol. I can explain, guys, I can explain. So what's here? Some medicine here, eggs over here, there should be butter here, sauces I don't eat. This is the condensed milk. This is the remains of honey, some bread. And here, look at this. Champagne, wine, schnapps, vodka, well, this is tonic, martini, this is gin, this is vodka, this is the moonshine, and 3 bottles of schnapps. And here also medicine. So it's medicine and alcohol. But please don't get me wrong. I just take care about my health. That's why so many medicine. Those are mostly vitamins. And talking about all this alcohol, all these bottles are in my fridge for about 1 year. When I just purchased this apartment, we had a kind of party to celebrate that I purchased a new apartment, and I invited lots of friends and family members. So they brought lots of alcohol and I bought lots of alcohol, but no one really drink. Russians don't really drink a lot of soft drinks. So we prefer tea or juices or just water. And my friends and I, we get together almost like twice per month here in this kitchen, and all the alcohol is there in my fridge, but no one wants it. They don't want to go by taxi, so they are driving their own car, and they don't drink, of course, because they are drivers. But in general, we are just having fun without alcohol. Alcoholism is a problem in Russia still, but it's not as bad as it was in 90s. Now it's a kind of fashion to be healthy, to be fit. There is also a fashion for healthy food. We'll see how it's gonna be changed over time, but for now it's like that. So all this and some of this alcohol are from my tours, because for my clients, for my tourists, for my customers, I prepare mostly like Russian style moonshine, and they drink it, but not much, actually not much. So those schnapps and moonshines are the remains from the tour. Okay, what's here? On my fridge, lots of different papers and cards. I will explain you some of them because there is a meaning behind it. So this is just a magnet from St. Petersburg from my friends. This is the card from Patagonia, my friend been there. This is the card from my psychotherapist. This card, this picture has been traveling to the United States, and I keep it as a reminder that there is a person who loves me. While I was working in the United States on a cruise ship. Also, there are two cards and there are some phrases written here. So I made it for myself as a reminder. I will translate for you. Это не человек плохой, это ему плохо. So it can be translated as it's not a bad person. This is a person who's feeling pain inside. So why this phrase? I work a lot with people, with customers, with huge groups, and not all the people are nice all the time. There are some conflicts, there are some angry customers, and I always want to remember that it's not if person is shouting or angry, it's not that he's a bad person. Even if he or she is insulting me, I'm trying to remember that they are not bad people. They just have pain inside and I can help them with this pain. And it's not personal, there is nothing wrong with me, it's just something is wrong with them and I can help with that. And also haters. Here in the internet I get some bad comments as well, mostly about my English. I know my English is not perfect, far from perfect. All these comments about how bad my English is are from Slavic people. They are written in Russian. But when I see bad comments from anyone, I'm trying to remember this phrase and understand that for some reason my content causes pain in the soul of those people. And it's not me who's bad or something is wrong with me. And they just want to express their pain. So this understanding really helps to not being damaged by bad comments in real life or in the internet. There are two lists here. What to take to the tour. I use these two lists to not forget anything. This is a small gift. This is a magic frog which is supposed to bring me money. But I keep it not because I believe it, but this is a gift from my customers. And also this envelope with tips from my customers from Indonesia. They gave me tips in this envelope and they said like for your guidance, really grateful, bless you, blah blah blah, see you next time. So those people were very sweet. I miss them. And this is just also a reminder about nice people. Tipping is actually not an obligation in Russia. You can tip if you feel like it. Like in America, for example, in the United States, you have to give tips. But here, if you feel the service is not good, you don't have to. And even if you know that the service, you feel the service is nice, you don't have to leave tips, which is very bad. It should be changed. But at the same time, when people give me tips, I understand that they really did enjoy my company, they really did enjoy the service, and they like me, so this is very nice. And here, probably the cutest thing in my apartment. There are two cards, actually a card and a note. This note is from a kid. He was 9 years old. I've been a guide for his family, and at the end of the tour he gave me this note telling me that Irina, thank you so much for amazing tour, blah blah blah. So he's telling here how awesome I am and how he fall in love with the place. This is very cute. I keep it. And this is the card also from a kid. This is a boy, also Maxim, 11 years old. A poetry he created for me about the Lake Baikal. So I find it very cute, very sweet, and I keep it as a nice memory about my customers and about these kids. All right, what's next? Again, central heating system. Radiators are in every room. In every room. Otherwise, we would be frozen in winter. And on the window sills, I have some stuff, some dry flowers, but it's not that I love dry flowers very much. I just love everything made of glass, like this small cute vase, for example, or these small bottles. I collect them. I love it. To make it even more beautiful, I just place some dry flowers. Why I don't have a live greens, live flowers? Because my job is traveling. I don't have time to properly take care of alive plants. There are two artworks. I did it myself. This one is made of glass and this one is acrylic. Yeah, I have moments when I wanna be creative. And also I have some greens here. I grow it myself. I do it for the first time in my life. My friends are laughing at me because in Russia, usually like seniors are doing this. They grow something on their window sills or in the garden. So when I showed them that I'm trying to grow some greens at home, they were like, age is coming. So yeah, I don't know. I just saw prices for greens in a shop, and prices in Russia are getting crazy high, and I decided to at least try to grow greens by myself because I really like vegetables and greens and things like that. Also, as I told you, my kitchen is also my office. That's why I have a printer here and my laptop with paper. Most of the time I work outside. I'm a travel guide, I'm a tour creator, so I don't really need an office. But of course, sometimes I need to do something on my laptop, calculate or create a tour and do some marketing. And that's when I use my kitchen office. But most of the time it's just normal kitchen. And also this table is mine. It's not from the previous owner. This is IKEA. This is transformer. I love it a lot. It can be as big as that, but also you can fold these two parts and the table only will be as small as this. So this is very convenient. It can accommodate actually up to 8 or even 10 people. So this is my lovely kitchen. What I've got from the previous owner, when I purchased this apartment, this kitchen cabinet and these sofas, I got it from the previous owner. The family who sold me this apartment, they said they don't need it, so I keep it for now. When I do renovation of my apartment, I will replace everything. And this kitchen cabinet, I really don't like it. But I just need some money to do my renovation. And the last room to show you, this is toilet and bathroom, 2-in-1. So here I've got joint bathroom and toilet, and it looks exactly the same as it was when I purchased this apartment. So these ceramic tiles are from previous owner. I don't like this tile like at all, and I'm gonna replace all of this later in future. This is shower cabin. It's very small even for me. But anyway, I still use it. This is a towel dryer, a big one, I like it. The toilet itself and the sink. What I've got here, mostly cosmetics, lots of cosmetics. Don't get me wrong, this video is not sponsored by Atomy, but I love this brand a lot. Ladies, highly recommend you. This is Korean brand. You see, most of my cosmetic is from Atomy, and also Limony. It's also Korean, but I don't like actually this one. This is the only cream from Europe. This is French brand. And actually this also is European one. Soap dispenser. This is life-changing thing. When we use soap, it's a little messy around, but here it's very, very convenient. I love it. I got it as a gift from my brother for New Year, so I'm very happy keeping it. Also, what are we having here? More cosmetics. These two sprays are essential things in my region. We have very strong sun, so these sprays with 50 plus SPF, this is a must. I use it a lot. And some medicine here, and this is the liquid for lenses. So this is just girly things, nothing unusual. Oh, this one. This is tooth powder. When I was a kid, there was no toothpaste in Soviet Union, in Russia at that time, and all we used is this tooth powder. I really hated to use it. It was not fun, but kids don't like brush their teeth anyway. I cannot even open it. But nowadays, this is very efficient. This is very good for brightening your teeth. And this is super cheap. This is Russian brand. This is super cheap. I'm not sure how damaging it is for teeth, but it's very cheap. It's very efficient for brightening. And anyway, I don't use it often, just sometimes. Highly recommend. This is a Russian thing. So what else? This is a basket for dirty clothing. This is the washing machine. I don't have a dryer. I mean, not electric dryer. This is just normal washing machine. Also mine from my previous apartment. Also here I've got hair dryer and some hair straightener. I'm not sure how we call it, hair iron or hair straightener. And shower cabin. It's small, it's tiny actually, even for me. Okay, what I use as a shampoo, I use these two, TG brand. I love it. And this is the shower soap, Russian brand, and this one, Head and Shoulders, probably it's worldwide known, very famous brand. Oh, this thing is to massage your hair, massage your head. This is very good. I really like it. I really like it. Okay. And also, what's here? What's hidden here? This is ironing board. Tell me if you use the same things, the same stuff to iron your whatever clothing or curtains or something else. I rarely use it, but yeah, I have it for special occasions. I don't know why I rarely iron my things, because when it's washed, when it's wet, I put it on a clothing dryer, and when it's dry, it's already quite fine to wear. So I use this ironing board mostly for like dresses, for evening cocktail dresses, things like that. But in my childhood, I remember my mom, they spent so many hours ironing our stuff. They did iron even covers for bed, and I don't know, I believe it's a waste of time. My generation don't do that. Yeah, we don't do that. This apartment is 47 square meters. I purchased it in 2024, and the price at that time was 6,200,000 rubles, which is about $73,300. And this is a lot of money for Russians. According to an official statistics, the average monthly nominal wage in Russia in 2024 was about 88,000 rubles. But this number is a topic for jokes. We should look at median and model salary to understand the reality. And the numbers for median and model salary are given on the screen. Usually Russians take mortgage to buy an apartment, but nowadays the average mortgage rate in Russia is 22-23% per year, which makes it impossible for Russians to buy an apartment. So, how did I manage to buy my own apartment without mortgage and without loans? I'm not rich person, I'm ordinary Russian from very ordinary family. My parents are not rich. The thing is, I used to work in oil industry for many years, so I managed to save some money and buy an apartment in a remote district, and I lived there for about 10 years. A few years ago, I went to work on a cruise ship in the United States. Salary was not super high, but I had almost no spending as food and uniform were provided by the company. So again, I managed to earn and save some money. When I got back to Russia, I sold my apartment, added the amount of money I earned in the United States, and I could afford this accommodation in a better district and very close to the city center. So I am a hard-working person. This is the secret and this is the life hack about how to buy an apartment in Russia. So guys, this is my home, this is my apartment. I am the owner of this apartment. I pay only for electricity, for central heating every month, but that's pretty much all. And there are, of course, advantages and disadvantages of living here. And talking about disadvantages of living here, I can say that location is not the best. My apartment building is placed right next to train station. Train station around the world, they attract homeless people, they attract drug dealers, people who are sitting on the floor and begging. And also there is a liquor shop on the first floor of my apartment building. So all these unreliable people, they go to this store. So they are around my apartment building often. But at the same time, the location is a great advantage because my previous apartment were far away in a faraway district, and it took me 1 hour or 1 hour and a half to get to the city center. And city center is the place where my job starts. All the tours starts in central hotels. So instead of 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, now it takes me 6 minutes by bus and I'm at work. This is what I love the most. It helps me to save plenty of time. I'm super happy. I meet my friends more often because all of them live nearby, and that's why probably I feel this place like real home. I will renovate it for sure, maybe in a couple of years. I need to earn and save and money. This is very expensive nowadays to make a renovation. On this channel there is an apartment tour of my friend who is a designer. You can watch this video. I will leave the link in the description box below. I hope I will hire her to help me with the renovation of this apartment. That's why I don't do much right now here. I just keep it clean. It's enough for now, but I'm already planning what I'm gonna do for renovation. So guys, this is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it a lot, and I appreciate your comments. If you wanna support this channel, you can send me donations. There is a link in the description box below. Please let me know what similarities and differences you have with Russian culture, with Russian way of living, compared to your places, compared to your country. See you next episode.